Ever wondered what it takes to get that perfect picture? Carol Fowler from the Overland Park Arboretum actually teaches beginners how to do this all the time. She's teaching classes you can take, and she has tips for us today. Welcome, Carol.
Hi.
We've got some of your pictures up from your blog here. Kind of tell us your run-through laundry list of tips for taking a great picture.
The tips for taking a great picture are to find your subject. And once you find your subject, fill the frame with the subject, and then look for clutter. Look for the little sticks in the background. Look for the telephone wires, things like that. And if you can move to the right, to the left, up, down to eliminate that clutter, do so, and that'll make a nice picture. I
love that, and I love the ones that you have on your blog here. Kind of tell us, let's see, let's find one that's really right here. What was your inspiration for taking this, or what did you do in this one that you loved?
The Arboretum has an annual luminary walk, and I like to go out at the twilight hour. And the twilight hour is a half hour after actual sunset. And when you go to the twilight hour, the sky will photograph that beautiful cobalt blue that you see.
Oh, yeah.
Plus the lights are just a nice soft glow, and you get the detail in the buildings. Here we've got the luminary walk building there for the beautiful cobalt blue sky and the lights.
And I love the water reflection,
yes,
too. So many nice ones. And it's just amazing how the sky becomes kind of a character in the picture, right?
That's the best photo tip I ever received, was that will happen. The cobalt blue sky will come at twilight, whether it's clear, cloudy, partly cloudy, or even raining. And
cool.
you can do that with any type of camera. You can do it with a smartphone, you can do it with a point and shoot, you can do it with one of the cameras with the interchangeable lenses. The only thing is, the darker it gets in twilight, you need something to steady your camera, either a tripod or a post or something like that.
Because if it shakes, it's trying to make things
yes,
lighter. Yeah, I gotcha.
And you'll get a blur.
And I love how, you know, most people think you need bright sun for pictures. Not the case.
Bright sun is not what you want for most pictures. In fact, most photographers like to shoot very early in the morning or late in the afternoon when the sun is low in the sky and is golden. The high in the sky is a photographer's nightmare.
Perfect. And so if you want to come and take a class from Carol, kind of give us the time and date to do that.
We'll be teaching our basic landscape photography class next Saturday, I'm sorry. And we go through all of the basic elements of photography and some of the things we've talked about here: composition, exposure, depth of field. And then we have additional classes where we focus on the specifics. We have a composition class, we have an entire depth of field class, we've got an exposure class, and then later in the season we actually have outdoor classes where you can go out and practice the skills you're learning in the indoor classroom.
That's really fun, and it's getting ready to be spring. Perfect time for taking
Perfect
pictures.
timing, and the Arboretum is just absolutely a lovely place.
Really cool. Carol, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you so much for having me.